Good afternoon. This is Victor Jimenez with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I'm here at 14575 Valley Vista Boulevard in Sherman Oaks, and I'm in the process of performing a video examination of the main sewer line for Jerry Sullivan. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping which is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping which are underneath or interior to the system. So if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. Alright, so I have access to today's main sewer line from a 3-inch maintenance access located in the basement area of the house, with out to this connection point of public sewer. Now, the line itself, the main sewer line, is the portion of the line that's exterior to the structure, is only about 24 feet long. The public sewer is actually running through a public walkway that's on the right side of the house, and the public sewer is running underneath that section. So the main sewer actually runs, it exits on the right side of the building, it runs along the right side of the property, and then connects up to that public sewer on that kind of public walkway sidewalk to the right of the house. So we're going to be coming from that point back up to the access point that we use inch diameter vitrified clay piping. Now, vitrified clay is a very common material for main sewer lines. However, it is more susceptible to damage during earthquakes and seismic activity, and it also has a tendency to let in roots at the joint areas. Now, up ahead, we're only about a foot away from that connection point at public sewer. You can see here, we're looking at the section of 2 clay pipes, their connection point. You can see roots coming in at the top of the line, but the bigger concern here is that gap. You can see the entire section of that clay pipe, and you shouldn't be able to see that much. That gap produces a couple of things. One, it produces an issue where there's the line's potentially compromised, potentially have water and roots and soil kind of digging away at that. But you also have an issue where that offset is significant enough that things are going to get caught in there. It can cause a potential issue with backups, with slow draining, all that. So this section is going to need to be repaired, whether that's through excavation and digging it up. It's possible that a lining system can be done to remedy this issue. This is something that a contractor would be more proficient to answer, whatever the best solution is. Now, this point in the line is essentially running on the far side of the sidewalk. Again, we're only about a foot away from that public sewer point, and it's 9 feet deep. I did want to go ahead and mark out on the sidewalk there with a little bit of green marking paint, just a dot there to show the depth, or I'm sorry, to show the location of it. Green marking paint's easy to wash away. It will wash away with some water and a hose. So it's not going to be there permanently, but it is something that, at least for the time being, can give an idea of where the issue is going on. Now, that section of clay is pretty short. Here, we're coming out into a section of ABS plastic piping. So the ABS plastic is an excellent material for main sewer lines. It has a long surface life expectancy. It has a smooth inner surface, which makes it very efficient at washing out debris. And it's intended to be impervious to root intrusions. So overall, that's an excellent material. Now, I wasn't extremely clear about this in the beginning, but this line's actually going to be shot in 2 parts today. Now, you can see there on the left side of the screen, we have a pipe that's coming in, a little bit of water coming through there. Now, the reason for that is because there's actually the main sewer line essentially exits out the right side of the house, and it goes pretty much in a straight line from where it connects. But there's an auxiliary line that services one of the bathrooms on the far back left corner of the structure. So at this point, that's where that's coming in and actually connecting up. There is an access point for me to be able to access that line. So I'm going to be shooting this video, and then I'm going to go ahead and reset out onto that second clean out to video that auxiliary line that connects in here. All right, so now we're coming back here, right at that section. So we're at about 10 feet away, essentially, from where the pipe actually goes under the building. We're converting back to that section of vitrified clay. Again, this section of the clay looks much better than that connection piece out there. You don't see that many roots coming in, so that's good. Now we're going to be making a slight turn here to the left. All right, so now, right here, all right, we actually have another issue here, which is right at this connection point. You can see there on the right side of the screen, the pipe's broken. that section of clay pipe, you have a break in there. That will need to be replaced. Basically, where this is basically on the right side of the house, in the small little courtyard area, right outside of the laundry room area, bathroom door. You have the line coming out there. So this is only about 2.5 feet deep right here, and this section also will need to get replaced. All right, at this point, we're entering the building drain system. So not the focus of my examination today, but again, I did pass through it, so I'll comment. What we're looking at here is an original cast iron pipe. The cast iron is a material that typically has a service life of about 70 to 80 years. And as it gets older, the line starts to essentially deteriorate and wear away. Now this section of pipe isn't in too rough shape actually, but we do see some pretty excessive rust and scale buildup. The bottom of the pipe has started to level off a little bit, so it is showing signs of being an older material. Now this section here is in definitely worse shape than that. You have debris that's getting basically stuck in here. This line probably doesn't get much water coming through it, which is why you have kind of this dirt packing in and building up there, but this should be cleared out. Alright, so now pulling out here, clear off the camera. Alright, so you can see we're here in this basement area, and the access point that we accessed was right there, with that hose going into it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and reset out to that second cleanout. We'll shoot the video from there.